as well as they get set to match up with the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And some room to work. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Handoff right side to Nwangu. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Jones. Oh, and it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off near the 34. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Play action. Now it's Tua. Rolling to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Antonio Callaway, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their... Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CB, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out at port.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. Throwing on second and long. Jones completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here comes Grant on the return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua, they'll get this to Nwangu. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Zach Cunningham just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. That's complete to Mooney. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the give is Nwangu. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Now Jones throwing on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Touchdown, Texans. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And look, it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, we saw Tua Tagovailoa hit on some big ones in his college days to Henry Ruggs and Jerry Jeudy. That left arm, pretty underrated in terms of strength.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the... And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Jones. This is caught. And the Texans are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Nwangu. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now here's a timeout, as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Off play action. Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Now a play fake here on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown. It's complete. Mark Ingram. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play. And got his man, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really... fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bobby Wagner picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Cup. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Oh, and now A movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their own 21.
First play's a run with Nwangu.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They'll go right back to Nwangu.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll run here. It's Murray. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. Jones. Open man right side is Cup, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Jones. He'll buy some time right. Caught right side. It's Lewis. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Calvin Ridley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Back now in Miami. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
He was looking for Jalen Waddle there.
3rd down here. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had it.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides. So I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a
That's
defensive battle. But that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give running right, Nwangu. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. Finding room inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Rico Gafford, the intended target.
And now it's second down.
Give left side here for Nwangu.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
Another run now for Nwangu.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
On the run is Nwangu.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
107 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Rico Gafford, the intended target.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Ain't doing nothing.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Charles, in this one, I think the storyline...